Chapter, y'all. My name is Brecha, and today on Witches Unite, I am doing my Night Bus live stream for the first time in a few weeks. I am also, as you can see, doing an adversary right now because this just appeared on my screen, and I think this is only the second time that I have seen Bellatrix. But yeah, it's good to be back. As y'all can see, I am definitely not at my desk. I am on my laptop. I am sitting in a newish chair. Dan and I got these two chairs from my dad's wife's house because the previous owner had converted the garage into like a movie theater, but my dad's wife wanted the garage back, so they had all these extra chairs, and they gave Dan and me two of their chairs. So it's basically where I've been sitting since I got home from the hospital Monday night. I do go upstairs at night to go to bed, but I can't climb stairs outside of going up once at night to go to bed and then coming down once in the morning. So I spend the rest of the day here. Anyway, hi Joseph, you are first. Very proud of you. I know that recently you were not first, and I know all of us were shocked. So it is good to see you again. Shanna, hi. You are welcome to lurk. Lurkers are always welcome. Yeah, I'm sure the laptop mic does suck, but there's not really anything I can comfortably do about it. Although if Dan comes down, I might see, he might be able to get my webcam that I use at my desk, and we could use the webcam mic, which is not as good as my external mic that I normally use, but it would probably be better than my laptop mic. So, hi Professor, hi icklecows.com. Oh no, your phone is dead. That is definitely frustrating. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hit so many times in a row. I swear, if she takes me out, I'm like, girl, you are just a dark witch. Although you are fabulous. She is a beautiful dark witch. I am sort of on the mend, I guess. Obviously, they let me leave the hospital on Monday night, so that means I'm better. Yeah, I don't know. I'm super limited in what I can do, and that really sucks. I can't bend or twist my torso. And it turns out that a lot of the things that you do in your day-to-day activities involve bending or twisting your torso. Also, I cannot use, my core strength, okay? So, for example, when I get out of this chair, normally when you're sitting up, right, you are actually using your abdominal muscles to move your body forward. And you don't even think about it. It's not hard. It's not like doing crunches or something. But what I have to do is kind of put my arms to the side on the things, and then sort of brace my legs against the chair, and then primarily use my arms and my leg muscles to get me out of the chair. I can't even get out of bed by myself. Dan has to get me out of bed. I can get into bed by myself, but to do that, we had to put a little, like a small footstool next to our bed so that I can sit properly, like sit down far enough back in bed, and then I have to carefully move my body in just the right way to like turn. Hi Debbie. Never have to apologize for making tea because tea is the best. I've already finished my cup, so I'll probably be getting up in about 20 minutes to go get more tea. Plus, I have to get up at least once per hour to move around. Even though when I move, I can't really move that much, but it's important that I am moving. So, if anybody wants to get started on beaconing while I take out Bellatrix, that would be awesome. Debbie, I don't know if you would be willing to do that, because I think you're friends with everybody here, or like you're friends with enough of us that you're a good beacon. Hi Leanna. Someone's bringing you lunch at work, and then you'll be here. Awesome. That sounds nice. Hey Melissa, welcome. Melissa, so I'm on my laptop, and I just have my built-in laptop mic. So there's not really, if Dan comes down later, like if he's taking a break from work or something, I might ask if he can get my external webcam, which is what I usually use on my regular computer, because then I could attach that here, and it has a built-in mic that is better than my laptop mic. But like even trying to get that myself involves bending and leaning, and I don't think I can physically do that. Yeah, it's really hard not being able to move, or like move like a normal person. This is gonna be a little bit TMI, but whatever, I don't care. I couldn't even wear underwear before today because of how hard it actually is to like move my body to put on and off underwear. So, but my period started last night, so kind of have to wear that now. And I still have to be so careful just doing that. Like, that's how limited I am with not being able to bend or twist my torso. Just with the incision and the fact that, I mean, they cut my small intestines. So, I mean, that's what I had done was, it's called a bowel resection. Yeah. Yeah, they cut out the damaged part of my small intestine, and then they sewed the healthy ends back together. Daddy is on beacon, you guys, so that I can do the adversary. So y'all look for Daddy while I work on my adversary. What? Joseph found the night bus already? Y'all, that's ridiculous. So I don't know if any of you guys were watching the Expect to Go live stream yesterday. It took me a while to find the night bus. Like, not unusually long, like a fairly normal amount of time. But still, you know, I thought I restarted the game twice to find it, right? So while I was doing that, like, Dan was doing other things, and then shortly after I got on the night bus, he decided that he wanted to play. And so I was like, oh, well, I can beacon for you. But Cindy was still beaconing, and so I had Dan check to. I was pretty sure that Dan was friends with Cindy, but I couldn't remember. I was like, can you just check your friends list to see if you're friends with C Wolfpack, and because then I didn't have to beacon. Well, he was friends with her, but it didn't matter because by the time he confirmed that he was friends with her, he was already on the bus. It took him like 3 tries. So ridiculous. I was jealous. Y'all, I'm still not okay with what they did to Narcissus' hair. She does not have this ugly Cruella de Vil haircut in the books. And they did not need to give her black hair to emphasize the fact that she's one of the Black sisters. Like, no. Okay, that just, so unnecessary. So, fun fact, the things that currently cause me the most pain are coughing, which luckily doesn't happen very often. I stay right while I cough. I haven't talked very much, so it's like my throat has like forgotten how to speak. And sneezing. Y'all have been here a while. Y'all know how much I sneeze. So it has obviously been super awesome to find out that sneezing is actually what causes me the most of your pain. I was telling my dad this the other day on the phone, and if you've ever seen like TV shows where someone's about to sneeze and they try and do all these things to stop themselves from sneezing, and they sort of do those big breaths, and then they like suppress their sneeze. Apparently, my body is now doing that automatically because it hurts so much to sneeze. That I'm doing just a whole bunch of weird breaths, and then I might have a single sneeze instead of my normal, like, multiple sneezes because of how much it hurts. And it's like, I don't have control over it. But I'm glad that my body has reacted that way because it's really, really bad. Debbie says the syrups is on the bus. Woohoo! That's awesome. I'm very excited. I'm on her side. Yeah, I think after I finish Bellatrix, I'm going to reheat my tea that I have and also use the bathroom, so I'll be gone for a few minutes because of how slowly I move. Let's go ahead. So what have y'all been thinking about Bellatrix? This is only my second time encountering Bellatrix. The animation is wonderful. Like, it's so good. Like, she just moves in that amazing, evil way. And it's so good. Debbie, there are not... Oh, missing tasks. As in, sorry, I thought you were asking if people are missing tasks as in they don't have them. You mean missing as in being sad that we don't have tasks? That's a good question. I personally, since I can't really do anything, I'm glad that there are tasks. But I kind of feel like the like events, quote unquote, without tasks, I'm not getting the same amount of boosts that I would otherwise get. And that could just be an impression, and I have no evidence to back that up. I mean, just look at her. She snidely challenges you. And, by the way she moves. Oh, it's so good. just like the way she looks, like that look on her face, it's like so evil and just a little, and it's crazy. Like it's evil and it's crazy and like it's like sexy, because she's like the sexy villain. So Debbie is falling behind on Lucius because the others spawn more, and for some reason you keep dying in the Lucius chain. Oh no! I mean, I'm not really making progress on any of them. Like, I'm definitely struggling to get. I'm not going to. I don't think I'll even get to the bronze frame on any of the legals. Infocals.com. I'm sad there's no red books. I only need 10 more to max my adversaries. Yeah, I'm with you on that because doing the events is a quick way to get spell books. I mean, obviously we get them from earning challenge XP, but it is really nice being able to get a lot of them by doing events. I just love her outfit. Like, I don't think I would wear the like that sleeve style, with the lacing and everything. But yeah, wearing like a fitted black bodice with a flowing black skirt, 100% I would wear that. Plus, I mean, who doesn't love an LBD, right? Ickle Cows is aiming for bronze on lethals. Too much enough to go further before the January. And Debbie is suggesting people use lots of Baruthios. Yes, 100%. I've actually thought about doing a video on that, and you guys let me know what you think. Because you guys know Dan hasn't really been playing much this past year. He slowly started he stopped doing the brilliant events, and then he kind of got out of playing at all, because I mean I get it, because the most fun thing to do is to do wizarding challenges, and this past year we haven't been able to do very many, like, meeting up with anybody in person for wizarding challenges, and he usually doesn't have the patience to do the night bus stuff, but because of all of that, he's not a super high level in the game. In fact, I will look it up. I'm so close, I don't want to accidentally die. I'll look it up after I finish Bellatrix. But I was thinking about playing as him and sharing my experience and seeing what different things I could do and how much XP I could earn in that, like, amount of time. So, alright. It's weird being below on spell energy because I've been high on spell energy for so long. I bought all of the, I've been buying the bundles that have silver keys and spell energy. So, alright, where is Dan? Let's switch this to alphabetical. Okay, so she's level 49 in the game. And yeah, like I said, I've been thinking about playing as him and kind of like going and doing different things, and seeing what I can get out of it. Some of it would be later this month, so maybe I would be like a series of videos, because I can't drive right now, which means I can't get to an inn to do dark detectors. Okay. Debbie already has Lucius and Bellatrix on bronze. That's awesome. Congratulations. And with Umbridge and Barty, you've gotten them to gold. Very exciting. Joseph is not doing lethals because of server shutdown. Melissa, are we getting any more free bundles? So I don't know what's going on with the Brilliant events, but we should get free bundles for the Brilliant events, if I had to guess. I don't have, well, let me check this part. I'm pretty sure we don't have any information on that. It's been a really interesting time not being able to create content. Yeah, we don't have. So we're gonna have, the two more Brilliant events. Basically the end of December, the Battle for Secrecy Brilliant events part 1 and 2. So there will probably be free bundles for those, but that's all we're gonna have. Melissa's on the bus. What? Alright, guys, so I'm going to gently balance my laptop. I'm going to go get more tea and use the bathroom. So, there. That is balanced. Okay. But I will be gone for a few minutes. Although you guys will still be able to see me playing on my game. And here is me very carefully. Alright, let me set my phone to the side. Then, like I said, well, okay, I gotta balance my laptop and figure out how to get out of the chair with my laptop there. Okay. Alright guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm trying to figure this out. I was able to get my webcam from my other computer. Okay. And with that, my sound should be better. Oh. Okay. Let me get this up. Y'all, I seem to have some random, I don't know if they're bots or who they are, but at least they are not saying anything inappropriate. Alright. Let me figure this out. So the hard thing is I can't lean over to my laptop, and I can't have it too close to my body because then it's on my abdomen. Okay. Hi, Touch. Welcome. Alright. Okay. Video capture device. Do I have more than one video capture device? Device integrated. Okay. Okay, so that is a camera, and then okay. Is the sound better now, you guys? I did my external I'm just curious. Does this, did I crop that? No. Okay. All right. So Dan says it's a bit too loud. Hi, babe. Okay, babe. Well, I have no idea how to adjust the volume. I'm pretty sure you have done that before, where you have. Dan's coming, you guys. The mic, the laptop mic was not doing. So I went and grabbed that one. Oh, that's what you do?
Pretty sure. I don't know,
Okay.
it looks a little better.
It's
just peeking in the yellow region. So that's probably good.
Okay.
Do you need help with your video stuff?
I don't think so. Although I don't know why it's this
shape.
Yeah.
Probably because it's cropped.
Yeah, I just don't remember cropping it. And so you have to do, I think it's Alt. You have to hold Alt and see that, yeah, I did that too. So I don't know why. I mean, I probably did crop it at some point, but I don't remember.
Man.
I'm sure it's fine.
Good enough video.
They can see me. Thanks, babe. Dan is my, okay, well, hopefully now that Dan has adjusted the mic, the sound is okay, you guys. All right, I'm going to finish this adversary chain, and then I'm going to start looking for Debbie on the bus. Yeah. Anyway, so kind of a lot has been, I'm trying to think about how to talk about this. With Wizards Unite ending, you know, a lot of you and like my other subscribers have wanted to know what I plan on doing next. And specifically, some people have asked like if I plan on covering Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, especially like I have mentioned before that I'm excited for Hogwarts Legacy and I want to play it. You know, I did a couple of articles on Wizards Unite Hub about it. Just, you know, because sometimes we've done some more general Harry Potter stuff, not just exclusively Wizards Unite things. And so one of the reasons that I initially didn't say anything is that I had actually applied for a job with Hogwarts Legacy, and I had 3 interviews, and unfortunately, I guess it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, they told me that they were going with another candidate. So that's been really hard to deal with. Like, you know, the first week of November, of course, we found out that Wizards Unite was ending. And that's been really hard for my mental health because I've put so much into this game. And I started my channel in November 2017. So, of course, on Facebook, I'm getting all of these reminders of everything that I posted 4 years ago when I started my channel. And then, you know, this job that, like, I've literally been working towards it since January. Because, like, they had posted the job, and so I started working on my application and, you know, my resume, and then they unlisted the job, which makes sense because they pushed the launch date back. And then they listed again, so I was again working on my cover letter and resume, and I had a lot of people helping me with it. And like Phases actually helped me with it, and I didn't ask Lola specifically for my help on my resume and cover letter, but I did, like, I didn't have her go over it, but I did just ask kind of like for general advice and stuff. And then, like, I didn't hear anything for months, and then I saw, like, meanwhile, I had applied for a couple of jobs in Atlanta, like, in the Warner Media family, and I saw that their, like, the application website was different, and so I was like, well, maybe they changed platforms, and my application, like, got lost in the, you know, the transferring from one to another. So I applied again on the new platform. And then it was a couple days after that they contacted me to have an interview. And so that's just been like, I spent like 10 months working on this, and it's just been really, really hard not getting it. Like, it's already hard living with a chronic illness and trying to be a productive member of society when I like physically can't, like, I'm at the point where I can work 8 hours a day, but I can't work and commute. There are more remote jobs available, which is great, but there still aren't like a ton of remote jobs available. But so of course, like while I was interviewing, I didn't want to create any content on Hogwarts Legacy, especially because like I didn't. Oh no, is she gonna kill me? I swear. Please, please, please let me take a healing potion. Yes. Okay. Phew. Like I can't really do speculation videos the way other people can, because I know some things from my interviews that are not public knowledge. I actually had to sign an NDA before my third interview. And so like that's pretty much the only content people can do right now is speculation. There's not a lot of hard content you can do on Hogwarts Legacy right now. So I've just been dealing with that, and like that's been really hard. And then this surgery's been a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I'm sorry, you guys. I just don't think I realized how long the recovery period was gonna be and how limited I would be. Like for so long. Like they told me before the surgery I should only be in the hospital 2 to 4 days. And then I was in the hospital including the day of my surgery, I was in the hospital 5 days. So I just thought I would be home sooner. You know, luckily now that I'm home, my pain isn't that bad. I haven't taken more than one prescription pain pill per day. But the only reason it's not that bad is because I'm just like so super careful about moving my body and like not being able to move like a normal person is just a lot harder than I thought it would be. And it's gonna be months before I'm like fully recovered. So it's just been like so many things just happening in a short period of time. Which, so that's like why I wanted to stream today, is because I mean, I know I'm crying right now, but doing these live streams is really good for my mental health. Like, I'm sure people thought Saturday night when I played D&D with my friends with freaking Nerds Media from the hospital room. I'm sure everyone thought I was crazy. And yeah, I was physically really tired, but it was so good for my mental health. Like, I love playing D&D. I love the friends I have met because of this community. You know, like, that's obviously James and Sue still create content on Wizards Unite, but like Mike and Britt and Lee don't do that anymore. And they haven't probably in like almost 2 years. But we're all friends because of this game, and you know, we're just a bunch of nerds who have more nerdy interests than just Harry Potter. Hence why we play D&D. And that was just really fun, getting to hang out and getting to play together. And so I do still want to do Night Bus stuff. Like, I want to, after I finish Bellatrix, because that is something that brings me a lot of joy. And I haven't gotten to play a lot of Wizards Unite lately. You know, but I did the Expecto Go stream yesterday, and that was really fun, especially since, like I said, Dan found the bus really fast, and Dan and I haven't played together in a while. So, like, that was really nice, too. But I do appreciate how many of you guys are part of my community, and you know, not just the greater Wizards Unite community at large, but like my little Witches Unite corner of it. If you need us to do surprise streams. The thought has crossed my mind, especially since I'm not really up to filming and editing videos. But streaming doesn't like have the same challenges. All right, let me actually, I have some. Yeah, let me collect my potions, and then I'll start looking for Debbie on the Night Bus. I just think it's funny that prior to getting all of this gold from adversaries, I hated spending gold on ingredients. And now I'm just doing it all the time. But like you guys saw, I have like 9,000 gold. That's ridiculous. Melissa says even your puzzles and spells stream was fun. Thank you. I've been playing a lot of puzzles and spells this past week. Just, you know, to have something else to do. And I don't know, sometimes playing Wizards Unite is like, especially I guess like by myself. It's so bittersweet since it's ending that it's not always as much fun to play anymore. You know, especially since we have the last minute spotlight event, because the entire December calendar got messed up for the stupid update for Niantic Social, which is completely unnecessary, with 2 months left in the game. Like, I guess technically I do still need some of the baby beasts if I'm going to green star on the gold frame. But like, I don't know. Boosted foundables just isn't as much fun as like adversaries and doing wizarding challenges, or even the story. Like, that's one of the things that has me disappointed about, you know, the events all changing and not having tasks and stuff, is that we're not having a story either. I need to go to Mark's website. I need to go to Task Force Times and read the dialogue that we ended up not getting. But, you know, it's not the same as getting in the game. Like, I love getting in the game. Like, I avoid spoilers so that I can see what the dialogue, like how it naturally unfolds with brilliant events and adversaries events. All right, let me just pick up some more of these ingredients. I want to get the achievement. Let me check my achievements real quick. Of using brain elixirs. And yeah, so I need to use 31 more brain elixirs. I also have to defeat, what is that, 73 more elite foes. So thank you to everyone who I played with yesterday on Wizarding Wednesday who left me elites. Dan left me elites too, because even though he doesn't even care about the, he obviously doesn't care about the achievements anymore. I mean, I don't think he really cared about them in the first place. Like, I was working so hard towards the, like, picking up ingredients achievement that until I got that achievement, I picked up every ingredient on the map, even if I didn't need it. And then I would go through and delete ingredients. And then he would joke, he could tell, like, if I was, like, if I'd been playing for him. Because I would do that, like, if something really good showed up at the house, you know, because at the time he was working in the office, then I would switch accounts and I would play as him so I could get whatever the rare bountiful was. But then I would also pick up all the ingredients on the map. And he'd be like, why do I have ingredients for invigoration drafts? Which he never brewed. Sorry, babe. I will pick them up for you. Yeah, Professor, I wish they would reduce the number of possible night buses too. Especially at this point, there are so few of us still playing. And even, I need to plug my phone in. I know that players were complaining during the last Brilliant event that they were having trouble finding people on the night bus to play with in order to, I can't remember what task it was for, like maybe earning wizarding XP while doing wizarding challenges. Because of course that's easier if you do a higher chamber like once or twice. All right, maybe this will be the lucky jump. No. I might need Dan to come down here and lower the blind. Actually, I don't know if Dan is still watching. Yay, are you still watching?
I'm listening.
You're listening? Thanks. It's just like right in my eyes.
Is it this one?
No, it's the one to the side.
This one?
No, that one. The one where the sun is. Thank you. Y'all, he's such a good Huffle husband. He's been taking such good care of me, which has been hard because he also came down with a really nasty cold on Sunday. So Sunday was really hard in the hospital because he wasn't able to visit me. So I was all alone that day. But luckily he's feeling a lot better. So the last couple of days have just been rough because he's just been super tired and congested and everything. And but he was still taking care of me. It's just that he wasn't able to take care of me and work his job, and do the stuff around the house that needs to be done. But he has volunteered to do laundry tomorrow. I just have to, I'll probably like stand in our bedroom and tell him how to sort it, because I obviously can't get down to, I can't sort laundry. I can't bend over to the basket. I can't like get on the ground to sort it. Joseph had trouble finding James yesterday. Yeah, it's always like, there's sometimes when it's so easy to find people on the night bus, and then other times when it's hard. But I will say, what was funny about yesterday, finding the night bus, is that, because of course I'm friends with so many other people who play, right? And who were also looking for the night bus. I thought I found it because the little friend icon came up. And so I jumped in the chamber to like see who it was, and it was the same chamber where James was beaconing. So I jumped in the chamber, and whoever it was gone. And I hung out for a while just to like see, if they were coming back or not, but no. So I don't know who it was, but I like found somebody. Ooh, more spell energy. Oh, so I have a question for you guys. And this is feedback, that I will share with Lola. Because they're trying to plan out the January calendar. What would you guys like to see in the game? So I don't think we are going to have, and we're not going to have any more like storyline events. I think the two brilliant events that we're going to have this month are going to be our last story events. But what kind of boosts would you guys like to see on the map? Like, are there any foundables that you need in order to be green starred? Are there any adversaries? Oh my gosh, Melissa, that is so funny. If it was you, because you were looking for James, that would be, but of course I don't know who it was, so. But yeah, just like, what would you guys like to see in January? Tatch would like to see green books on the map. Yeah, that's fair. Icklecals wants 1920s to be on all the time. Yeah, for sure. I think they're trying to do that, and maybe they just haven't figured out how to do that. Spellbooks on the map too. Doxies and dragon eggs. Hi, Christina. Ooh, Doxies. I would not mind seeing Doxies outside of dawn, because I'm not a morning person. I've actually gotten most of my Doxies when Dan and I are traveling, because the airport is a great place for any sort of Niantic game activity. So it's great for playing Wizards Unite or Pokemon Go. And when Dana and I fly, we often have a morning flight because they're just a lot cheaper. So most of my doxies have been from the Atlanta airport in the morning because we had an early morning flight. Tatch says, really any way to get green books, really want to finish SOS training. Yeah, that's fair. Debbie needs 1920s and lethals. Ickle Cows is like, an event, the last from now until January 31st. I mean, you're not wrong, but that's basically what the game is going to be. It's just going to be a series of events, and the events are probably not going to have any tasks since I like the December events were all supposed to have tasks. In fact, I had an entire Bellatrix video. Like it was ready to go on YouTube. Like I had done everything ready for it to go. And then Lola had told us, you know, last week, because this was Wednesday last week, that they weren't sure about the Bellatrix event happening over the weekend. So James and I both decided to hold off on posting. And I also had a writer who had written the full article for Wizards Unite Hub. I hadn't edited it yet, but she'd written the whole article already. And yeah, obviously we did not get the proper Bellatrix event over the weekend. And it's like, it's frustrating to have created content that you can't even use. What else? James and I had also both created content for the Horcrux event that we never got. But yeah, Debbie says she's sad about the Horcrux. That might have given me a reason to Fortress. Yeah, I think gosh, it would have been so fun collecting new challenge fragments and like getting other people to come Fortress again. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Books on the map spotlight. I like it. That would be great. Tatch is willing to buy green books. Feel like a millionaire with all the gold from adversaries. Yeah, no kidding. I'm at like 9,000 gold, and I haven't even done that many adversaries, like compared to everyone else. And it's so much. Kind of makes me feel like my gold gifts are a little less special. That's okay. Man, this is so slow. I really want to do challenges too. I do feel like this always happens though when I have one of you guys beacons, so because I'm gonna do other stuff first, I always end up being like the last person who can find the bus. Debbie has 100,000 gold. That is ridiculous. And she is buying potions, ingredients, and the spare brewing cauldron, maybe? Yeah, I'm basically, that's me. I did buy, like I said, twice they had a bundle, I think it was with the Brilliant event, where you could get silver keys really cheap, and so I did that. I maxed those out both times. And then the most recent Brilliant event, the bundle went back to normal, where it was 5 silver keys and spell energy, which is not like a good use of gold. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, just potion ingredients. The occasional gold cauldron, rental cauldron. Which, for all of you who are on the bus, y'all can go ahead and coordinate in chat to do a challenge while I look for the bus. This is my third restart. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of funny because, like, I'm still being stingy with my potions with adversaries. I have over 100 potent stimulant potions, and I usually have like 50 wit sharpening potions. You know, I have like 50 strong stimulant potions, and yet I'm still like, oh, I'm you know, on some of the guards, like any of the guards who have a health of less than 4,000, I'm like, I'm going to use a strong stimulant potion instead of a potent stimulant potion. And, oops. I'm just going to take longer and build up the charge using Protego and healing potions instead of hitting without... Man, I keep hitting that button wrong. But yeah, it's just, like I said, it's just kind of funny because I have so many potions. Debbie makes a good point, though, that Voldy is going to be pretty tough. Well, especially because I think all of the other lethal adversaries are going to be the guards for Voldemort. So, and of course, you know, they're all more difficult than their guards. Like I said, you guys, I'm getting this super random people in chat, and I don't know why. Super random. Also, I forgot to remind you guys, don't forget that we still have the fundraiser going on. We have a goal of $1,000 for international relief teams. And if you want me to write you a poem, then you can donate $15. If you donate $15 during my stream, I'll write you a poem. Although today I'll write it after the fact as opposed to during the stream. And if you donate $25 outside of a stream, I'll write you a poem. Debbie, I'm not blocking them, but maybe YouTube is automatically blocking them. So, like, the one before is Myron Bryn left a message of Vo FYI, which doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know who these people are or what they're chatting, but it could be worse. If y'all saw Wizarding Wednesday yesterday, there was a spammer where even their username was inappropriate. And I know that the moderators were struggling with that because they're trying to figure out how they could just ban the user entirely and not just the individual comments. But you think with something like that YouTube would have a better built-in, like a built-in block. Okay, I am complaining loudly that I can't find the night bus. I just want to do some challenges. I want to earn more spell bucks. I'm trying to complete my ore skill tree. That's one of my goals. Ickle Cows couldn't find the bus, but has to leave now. Lots of stuff to do this evening. I understand. Thank you for hanging out with us, and thank you for the well wishes. I also hope that I get well soon. But enjoy the rest of your day, and good luck tackling your to-do list. Come on. Come on, Night Bus. I'm looking for the little yellow dot. It's like not wanting to show up. So annoying. Okay. I'm gonna have a little stamp. So one of the things I love about Publix is that they have these mini muffins. They are banana muffins. They are not banana nut muffins. So, because I can't have nuts. And I love banana bread and banana muffins. And, you know, normally I'm fine just like I can make my own banana bread. Right now I am not making my own banana bread. So, and I have to eat, I'm only eating soft foods right now. Yay! Professor 58 found the bus. What? Okay. Oh, it's so good. I got hungry. I'm so done. But yeah, like so many different muffins have things in them that I can't currently digest. Like poppy seeds, nuts, fruit, things like that. So having plain banana muffins are amazing. They're nice and soft and flavorful. By the way, did y'all see that Dan and I got a new toy? Because we're adults. Look! Look, it's so cute! It's so adorable. So we already have the Baby Yoda from Build-A-Bear. And the Build-A-Bear Baby Yoda sleeps with us, along with 5 other stuffed animals. But they have this one, I think it was at Lidl. Dan and I love Lidl. It's this German grocery store. It's like Aldi, but better. And when we were in South Carolina for Thanksgiving, we went shopping at Lidl multiple times. And so Dan came home from like the first shopping trip. And this is one of the things he got. It's so cute. And speaking of Baby Yoda, Dan was also shopping this weekend. I'm trying to remember what he was doing this weekend. But Maybe he was at Target. Anyway, he got me a Christmas present, an early Christmas present for me to enjoy when I got home from the hospital. 15 days of socks. 15 days of Baby Yoda socks. So, yes. I've been getting Baby Yoda socks. It's great. He got himself the 15 days of Harry Potter socks. But he thought that I probably already had a lot of Harry Potter socks, which is true. I do have a lot of Harry Potter socks. I mean, you can't, like, have too many Harry Potter socks. But I don't have any Star Wars socks, so I feel like I need Star Wars socks. Also, the Baby Yoda socks are a surprise, whereas I already watched the Potter Collectors unboxing. Oh my god, is this Debbie? Please be Debbie. I swear. Yay! I found the bus! You guys! I'm so excited. Finally! Is Joseph in D5? Are you guys looking for an extra person? I am available. Yes! Oh, I'm so excited. Debbie, thank you for being an awesome beacon. You are the best. I'm going to eat one more muffin before we start. But yeah, I already saw the unboxing for the Harry Potter socks. So it's nice being surprised with the Baby Yoda socks. Debbie, you are wonderful. Thank you so much for beaconing. We'll stay long enough to do what, like, to play one challenge. I know that it is late across the pond. That's right, I still have a potion going. Alright, Debbie's gonna hop in the basket. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna jump out of this acromantula because I have a potion going. And I don't want to use that strongest Simulo hit. Yeah. That was worth the strongest Simulo hit. Okay. Oh my god, y'all, this is insane. Okay, I'm gonna go. Debbie, oh, Debbie has, because both devices are charging. So you've been chained to a seat, gotcha. I definitely understand that. It's one of the things that Dan set up for me is, so if you guys, I mean, y'all have seen my different, I have filmed in different places in my house. And so, like, I've, done a couple of videos recently standing by my Christmas tree in the corner. I've done videos in the past from my reading nook in the other corner back there. I've done a couple of videos from my couch, which is normally right here. So Dan completely rearranged the living room furniture so that I could recuperate comfortably from my surgery. This chair is now where the couch normally is, and our coffee table that is normally in front of the couch is between my chair and Dan's chair. And on that table is normally our little travel outlet. Syrups, we all need to be revived. Okay, I just saw you just got your acromantula. This is so unbalanced. And then yeah, he moved the couch all the way in the back wall, which is normally where my thank you, Syrups. Okay, you know what? I have tons of strong invigoration drafts. So I'm just going to use these so that I can, I think proficiency. I'm going to start hexing stuff. Because, like, this is so wild. Yeah, everything's been changed. And then last night he also moved around a little bit of our bedroom furniture because so I like to read before bed, which is fine. And so usually I read for like an hour after Dan falls asleep. Well, I mentioned I cannot get out of bed by myself. Dan has to help lift me up. Well, my first night that was fine. I didn't have to like use the bathroom. But Tuesday night I did. And so I suggested that he take one of my grandmother's chairs upstairs so that I can read in the chair, and that way I can get up to use the bathroom like multiple times on my own before I finally go to bed. And that worked. But for like the chair to fit up there, he had to move my full-length mirror, and he had to move my dresser to squeeze the chair in. So everything in our house is just a little topsy-turvy right now. It's probably going to be like that for another month or two. Come on. There we go. Hey, John. How are you? Oh my gosh, y'all, this chamber is just so ridiculous. You know what? It might be time to start using potions. Hey, Steph. How are some of my favorite people doing today? John is still house hunting. Yeah, that is rough. Absolutely. What did you miss? I mean, not a lot. You can see that, well, Debbie beaconed for me, because I was fighting adversaries. But then I finally found the bus. So now we're playing in a super lopsided chamber. Oh, and I didn't think about the fact that this Urkling is not confused, so I'm going to back out. Oh, everything is hexed. Everything is hexed that I can hex. Hey, Joseph, can you back out and confuse the other Earthlings? Everything is hexed. Hotel life is not bad unless you have kids or doggies. Yeah. Yeah, I get that for sure. When Dan and I were in California, we were staying at a Candlewood Suites. So, you know, one of the like extended stay places. And yeah, those are yeah, they can definitely be hard. Like even though they're nice and they're like set up so you have more space and everything, I know that you're still kind of cooped up and the puppies don't have as much room to roam as they probably would like. That's okay, Joseph. Y'all, I am so proud of us. We are still going to win this. Look at that. That was one of the most lopsided chambers I have done. Like that was beyond ridiculous. Actually, do I still have a brain elixir going? Come on. I just want to get my achievement for brain elixirs. Dang it, it's already in use. Okay, that's fine. All right. Okay, we got 3 professors. All right, let's try I don't know if Morglefae is one of us or not. But on the next one, let's try and get Debbie in with us. Because she has worked so hard to be the beacon. Steph was dancing with my boy to Chuck Berry Christmas music. Aww. That's so sweet. Y'all, I love Christmas music. My favorite is Amy Grant. Feisty Fairy. Okay, so that is one of us. Yay! But yes, Christmas music. Amy Grant Christmas music. The best. Alright. No, okay. Oh, dang it. And of course, like, as soon as I start, I get enough focus that I could go do something. Hi, Cindy. Oh my gosh, your dog loves Run Run Rudolph. That's hilarious. Y'all, animals are so cute. So I don't think I've told you guys. Yeah, I don't think I've told anyone in the Harry Potter community. Dan and I are getting a pet next month. We are very excited. We're adopting. And so we've been talking to the rescue about like how to be good pet owners, and we've been buying the right like pet supplies and everything. So does anybody want to guess what we're getting? Because we're really excited about this. pet as a replacement for Wizards Unite, that makes sense. I mean, basically, because I need something else to get all of my love and affection. Okay, well, Professor 58 got it on the first try. Yeah, we're adopting a snake. So, we are adopting a ball python. And we are both super excited about it. So, I will no longer have any videos in front of my pink wall, or at least not a plain pink wall, because that's where our snake is going to be. And it is, we already have, so we already have an enclosure for it. And then we already have a stand for the enclosure. Dan went shopping this weekend. He went shopping on Saturday. Before he could come visit me in the hospital, because visiting hours weren't until 11. And he was looking at different secondhand furniture and stuff. And he ended up getting this really cute bright yellow painted wooden dresser. And so that is now in my office, and our snake enclosure is on top of it. So yeah, the Georgia Rescue, I think it's called the Georgia Reptile Society. They get a lot of ball pythons that are abandoned to them. So they have a lot of ball pythons available for adoption. So we'll just have to see which ball pythons are available next month. But there's currently there are several available for adoption. But yes, Cindy was like, something non-shedding, exactly. Steph is like, oh, no, I still love you though. And Debbie's like, oh no, am I gonna have to watch from behind my hand? Yes, you should have known, y'all. I love snakes so much. Snakes are the best. Live rats and mice feeding time will make a great stream. So we'll actually be doing frozen thawed. Probably rats. Because you don't want to feed them. You don't want to feed them live mice or rats, because then the mice or the rat could actually hurt them. So we'll have to buy them frozen and then thaw them in water in the kitchen, and then feed the defrosted. But yeah, so this is most videos going forward. Well, if I film anything this month, like I said, I don't really know when I'm gonna be up to actually filming and editing again. It's still just gonna be either in my dining room or in front of my Christmas tree. I mean, I don't have a snake yet, so. But Dan has been setting up our guest bedroom for me to film. And you guys have seen any of my green screen videos were done in the guest bedroom. And it's even nicer now. He's actually taken 2 of my lights and mounted them on the walls, so that I'm not having to deal with all of the stands and stuff. And he's set it up. He's put he's run a pole in, not a pole, what would you call that? I guess a pole. In front of the Murphy bed, so that I can hang different fabrics from that. To be to be different backdrops for me. John says no more going over to HP Pink Witch for dinner, as you won't really know what you're being served. Tastes like chicken. Yeah, I kind of suggested to Dan that we might want to keep our frozen mice separate. So Debbie got Charlie some dried sprats, and they smell bad enough. Oh my gosh. Debbie, did you want to play? We are full in Dark 5, but if Morg Le Fay doesn't mind stepping out, then Debbie could get him. Seth says, I have a friend who says it's cheaper to feed them deboned chicken thighs, buys them in bulk from Costco, that the pet stores overprice the mice. That is probably true for, like, if you're buying them from regular pet stores, but we're probably going to buy them directly from a supplier. Oh, okay. Well, okay, Morg Le Fay, you can come back. Sorry, Debbie says it's fine. Hold on, you guys. I'm just going to back out if you guys, so we can start over. Okay, Debbie's getting ready for bed anyway. Okay. I just wanted to give you a chance to play. I want everyone to have a chance, especially since you were so kindly. There you are, Debbie. Okay, you can play with us. Since you beaconed for me for so long. We live in the South. There's plenty of critters to catch for free. That's true. I mean, we were actually talking to one of the guys with the rescue, and he raises his own mice for his snakes. He also said, gosh, how many snakes did he say he had? It was a lot. It was like at least 30. Maybe more. But he said he liked to raise his own snakes he liked to raise his own mice so that, you know, he knew that his snakes were getting like the healthiest mice, if that makes sense. Duck Dynasty staked out a golf course to catch frogs for dinner. Okay, that's amazing. I did not know about that, but that's hilarious. The South is full of critters, both 4 legs, 2 legs, and no legs. Yeah, I like the no legs critters. Big fan, big fan. So I mentioned that we're adopting, and of course there's a lot of good reasons to adopt. You know, it's kind of true with a lot of pets, right? That you want to, like, adopt a pet that's already available instead of, you know, contributing to a not always great pet selling industry. But the other reason is that we don't want a baby ball python. Because for baby ball pythons, you have to feed them bugs. And y'all, I do not like bugs at all. They are gross. So by getting at least a teenager ball python, at the very least, like, we would just start with small mice, and then work our way up to rats, depending on the ball python size. Oh my gosh, Cindy, yes. That video had me laughing so hard. Both the original video of the possum eating their pizza, and then the one of Britt, like, tracking it outside, and she's like, God, what did she say? Like, I didn't bring a broom, I brought the camera. That is so Brit. Chocolate frogs. Well, for people who can eat chocolate, they are yummy. I can't eat chocolate. It makes me very sad. I can eat stuff made with cocoa. So, like, if we make our own brownies or cookies or something, with cocoa powder, or if I make homemade hot chocolate with cocoa powder, then that's okay. But even dark chocolate upsets my stomach, even though dark chocolate like doesn't have any dairy in it. It's okay, Cindy. So as long as so laughing a little bit like I've done in the stream, like that doesn't hurt. Laughing really hard can hurt, but it's not that bad as long as I like hold my abdomen. Like put pressure on my abdomen so it doesn't expand as much when I laugh. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping this becomes like an entire series. You know, I mean, for their sake, I guess I probably shouldn't be hoping that they are continued to be harassed by a possum. But for my own amusement's sake, I would love for the possum to keep showing up and them to keep filming it. Cindy, I do not have a Hug Me pillow. What is a Hug Me pillow? Because that sounds intriguing. Also, thank you whoever left me the elite. Oh my gosh, yes. The possum just wants to be the next host of Freaking Nerds Media. The possum's like, you let James be on the show, but you're not letting me be on the show. Thank you, Joseph. Oh, John. There's nothing wrong with being big and fluffy. It can be nice to have fluffy friends. Cindy says it's just a pillow you hugged your abdomen when you've had surgery. I might see. We have a bunch of different throw pillows, so I might add one to my chair. To see if that helps. It has been nice at night. We've had a weighted blanket for a while, and it does feel really good on my abdomen. I mean, having a weighted blanket in general, it's great for sleeping. By the way, how many of you guys here are doing either of the Secret Santas? So I did the WooTuber Secret Santa, and I also signed up for the Expecto Go Secret Santa. So I just sent both of my gifts. I was a little boring, but the people who I bought gifts for primarily listed things from Amazon, which is super convenient for like picking out multiple gifts that can all go together. And one person was international, and I had said that I would pay for international shipping because I think that I want everyone to be able to participate, even if you live in another country. So it was just easier to do things on Amazon so that I was only paying for shipping from one company instead of multiple companies. Yeah, one of my people hadn't listed any wishes in a while, and I really hope that they still want what I sent them, because I know it's easy to forget to update your wish list, like if you've gotten something already. All right, Steph did both of them. Cindy is staying in the WooTubers one. Hey, I'm glad that you're able to hang out with us. And I saw that you guys had that crazy, I think it was the water bill. Uh, yeah, I can't imagine how like scary and frustrating that is because that's a massive bill that I mean, we like if that happened like if we got something like that, like we'd be able to cover it, but we'd still be shocked because that's so unusual. Hi, Friggin' Nerds Media. Okay, Friggin' Nerds Media, which one of you is here? I guess I should ask. There are so many of you. Cindy, I've been getting Cindy, I've been getting like weird spam during the stream. And I think that's one of them. They don't say anything inappropriate, but they've just been leaving comments that don't make any sense. So, hey Mike, we were just talking about you guys and the possum adventure, which by the way, Dan and I both thought was hilarious. And we kind of hope that the possum comes back to your house. Not to aggravate you, but for our amusement because it was so freaking funny. But yeah, I'm doing okay. My pain was actually worse today than it has been because so I ended up taking one of my prescription pills kind of early. Like I'd only been awake for a couple of hours, but the prescription pill is great. So I haven't had any pain since taking that. And doing the live stream is really good for my mental health. So it's super nice getting to hang out with everybody and play Wizards Unite, which is really fun. So, yes, the pizza possum! You locked eyes and you didn't know what to do. This is like one of the best things that has happened on the internet in a long time. It's the pizza possum. Yep. Oh. But yeah, when Dan saw that, he was like, "It's a good thing the Domino's has the whatever their guarantee is." Because you guys were able to get another pizza. Which yeah, that is like really nice of Domino's that if something happens to your pizza that isn't like it's not Domino's fault, you know, they'll still get you another pizza. I think that's really cool. Hawkeye has a pizza dog. You have a pizza possum. That's okay, John. I understand. I know how stressful it can be to do house hunting. I mean that was definitely a long period for us. And for a while we were stressed out because we weren't sure if we were going to get a house before we had to move out of our rental. But then our landlord said that we could rent month by month if we needed to, which was a huge weight off of it. But I know living out of a hotel with your pups and starting over somewhere new, like all of that is just really hard. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, it's like I was saying earlier. Like I know a lot of people probably thought I was crazy for doing D&D Saturday night, like from the hospital. But I just really needed that for my mental health because being in the hospital sucked so much. And, you know, because of COVID, I was only allowed to have one visitor per day, which of course was Dan, and he's great. but it's also, you know, that's hard. So like playing D&D Saturday night was so much fun. Even if I didn't do as much since I was having tech issues and everything, it was just really fun to hang out, and that was just really boosted my spirits. And doing this today is also boosting my spirits, and even like Dan and I both watched the Wizarding Wednesday yesterday, and that was really good too. This is gonna be a very weird call for you. I wonder if Domino's like has a list of weirdest reasons that they've had to remake a pizza. So, because I feel like that's probably at the top of their list. So a possum stole our pizza. So John, I don't know what sciatic is, but that sounds like a chronic health condition, in which case I'm really sorry, because I know having problems with chronic health issues is just really stressful and painful. So I hope that lower back pain, okay. I hope that your pain is able to clear up soon, that you're able to find some effective ways to treat it at home. Oof. Lower back pain that shoots down the leg. Yeah, that does sound rough. Cindy coming in with the knowledge. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. I hope that Willa has a good appointment. Sounds good, Debbie. I'm probably just going to do one more challenge and then finish up. And yeah, I haven't opened Puzzles and Spells yet today. Although I've been playing so much more Puzzles and Spells than I usually do the past week. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is going to take me so long. Oh, well, Syrups is still working on the Urkling. So much focus at the end. Why? Club puzzle wasn't too hard. That's good. I was pretty excited by yesterday's. Like yesterday's, it only took me a few tries to get the club puzzle. Cindy got all the daily things done everywhere except for Hogwarts Mystery. Need to open it and work on it. Debbie, yeah, I do think the club puzzle is the same for everybody. Oh, well, let me rephrase that. It's the same for everybody in the club. I don't know if people in different clubs get the same puzzle or not. So I guess that's so I don't know. Interesting. Hi, Logan. I am feeling better, thank you. And yeah, Bellatrix is so beautiful. Like, the animation is just stunning. Debbie is in a UK Hufflepuff club. They said at 6 p.m. her time. That's awesome. Cindy has dinner, Bible study, and the Game Awards streams. Fun! That'll be quite busy. And Steph has been playing a lot of Jurassic World Alive. I I'm torn on trying to I'm playing that or not. John didn't know I was in the hospital. The second pregnancy is easier. Well, I'm really hoping I don't have to have a second resection surgery because that would be really bad. If you end up, like, if you have multiple resections, you can end up with a condition called short bowel, which really screws up your digestion. We can take one more in Dark 5, you guys. So, one more in Dark 5, preferably an Auror, but we can take anybody. Cindy says, Jurassic World tickles my fancy about as much as Pogo did. I'm not going to jump on it. That's funny. Yeah, I just haven't. So the community reached out to me, and of course, I'm so, like, I've just had to, you know, with the holidays and with surgery and everything, I had to, you know, prioritize what I did. And so replying to emails just did not get done. But the community team at Jurassic World Alive reached out to me and offered me some stuff if I wanted to, like, try out the game and collaborate with them. So I'm gonna read and I'm gonna, like, go read that later. But I just don't know if I want to start another like augmented reality geolocation game. I've heard the Pigman Bloom is good, so I might try that. I might start playing Pokemon Go again, except Pokemon Go is just not very good for my house, and that's the problem. Let's see. Logan is trying to get to level 52. Hey, any progress is exciting. So, and you know, the level in the game is really just a vanity number more than anything else. It doesn't really affect that much. Is James streaming on YouTube or Twitch? That is a good question. I don't know. Yeah, and I think Lynette is going to be on Twitch. Debbie says Pigment is good if you walk. It's good if you go to points of interest. I do try and take walks around the neighborhood, so. Plus, I really like flowers. I don't know. Cindy is like, if freaking Nerds Media were also streaming, I'd be in trouble. No way I could simultaneously mod 3 streams at once. Yep, that's, that would definitely be a challenge for sure. I don't know how much I'm going to watch of that tonight. Dan and I might watch like a little bit of it, but to be honest, like, I don't really follow gaming news stuff. I just follow like Harry Potter stuff. And okay, so I don't think there's gonna be anything for Hogwarts Legacy at the Game Awards today, but so many people think that there is going to be something that now I'm like, wait, well, maybe there will be something, and that's the only thing I care about, but I don't really care about anything else. So, Cindy says Ting and Bloom is the perfect game for your inner flower power child. I do have an inner flower power child. It's true. Debbie says, I have 4 Wizards Unite points of interest near her, but only one is a flower in Pikmin. Cindy says it's chill. Professor says it's still pretty early, so not a lot to do, but good for walking. That's fair. I mean, walking is healthy, and I should probably do more of it. Logan says if you like puzzles, then find something like that. Do you like Hogwarts Mystery? I do like Hogwarts Mystery, so that's one of the things that I'm hoping I can do next week. It depends on if I can sit at my desk or not. So that's really when I'm able to do more like videos will depend on if I can sit at my desk or not. Just because I really don't like editing on my laptop. I can edit on my laptop. I just don't like editing on my laptop. So I have those other Hogwarts Mystery videos to finish editing from the side quest that I did, which was really fun. Lynette streams this past year. I've really opened my repertoire of games I play or would like to play. Yeah, that's fair. Steph says, main reason I like Jurassic World Alive is Raid with Friends and map works and has points of interest in my yard. Yeah, points of interest at home is nice. John, I have unopened boxes that contain PS5 and all accessories. Waiting on Hogwarts Legacy. Not sure about the other. Yeah, Magic Awakened. It's a mobile game. It's like a deck building game. I want to play Magic Awakened, but we'll see what it's like. John, I will not play any other Niantic game. Yeah, I get it. So the next video I want to do is going to be kind of a rant about Niantic. So that's I spent like 15 minutes talking about this with Dan the other night. It's going to be a video because I'm upset about some stuff. Apparently I have someone spamming. So thank you to my moderators for being awesome. I don't even know what the spammer's doing. So I think one thing that I'll definitely do next year is I do want to do more streaming. But it's probably going to be YouTube streaming. I tried Twitch at the beginning of the year. If you guys remember, I was playing Super Mario on Twitch, and the main reason I was doing that on Twitch and not YouTube was so that I wouldn't mess up my channel like in the algorithm, because I wanted to stick with Harry Potter stuff. But what was I gonna say? Oh, so we have the Lego Harry Potter, and so I'm thinking about streaming that. Like, I've never played, and I think it would be fun. And then I could stream on YouTube. Like, I know everyone talks about how, like, Twitch is so great for streaming, and you have all these options and everything, but I just don't want to learn another platform. Like, I feel like there's so many different things that interest me, and there's so many different like tools and like softwares and things like that I want to learn. There's just not enough time to learn everything, and I just don't feel like learning Twitch. So I'm probably gonna stream Lego Harry Potter next year on YouTube, and do my like super random puzzles and spell streams, and those are probably just going to stay random. They're not going to be scheduled. Y'all are just going to like go on YouTube and be like, what's this notification? What? Breach is streaming? I had no idea. That's just gonna be like how I roll. Okay, I am finishing up. That was my last one since it's a little after 5:30. Try and get the spell energy. Ooh, is that another? Oh, that's form 1. I'll take that. But I'm leaning towards this channel being a general Harry Potter channel. So where I do Harry Potter games, but like also other Harry Potter content. That is kind of what I'm thinking for next year when this game is over. And then kind of see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know. I still just like, I was talking about this earlier about not getting a job that I really wanted and this game ending, and like this has been my life for so long, like running Wizards Unite Hub and doing this channel, and it's like I just don't really know what I want to do next. So I'm just trying to figure that out. And there's the fact that healing from my surgery is actually going to take months. Like, yeah, it's a really long recovery. Anyway, thank you everyone who played with me today. Y'all are awesome. And thank you for listening to me talk about my life. Thank you, Debbie, for being the beacon. John wants a game that provides a wand. That sounds amazing. With VR goggles. That I would be all over that. Logan, I mean, there's definitely issues from Warner Brothers and Niantic with the game, but like I said, I'm going to have a video coming out this soon, but some of the recent decisions that I'm really upset about are 100% Niantic. So, you're welcome, Tatch. Thank you. Cindy, I hope y'all have a nice dinner, and I hope that things get a little bit better for y'all soon. I'm really sorry that your family is going through so much right now. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate it. So like I said, I don't know when I'm going to have a video up again, just because I don't really have the energy for filming and editing, but I will be streaming again next week, and hopefully I might have some other holiday streams, maybe try and do some group live streams. I'm also going to pop the fundraiser link in the description down below. Just, oh, Cindy. Yes, you guys will muddle through. I believe in you guys. And I'll be praying for you. But yeah, if you know, I know that the holidays can be a financial struggle for people, and so definitely don't give if you are not able. But if you do have some extra money to spend this year and you want to help a worthy cause, a whole bunch of us are working on this fundraiser for international relief teams. And I will write you a poem if you donate $25. So, okay, that's it. As always, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, au revoir, witches.